Seems that even begging and basically, please don't leave me to do this alone, could not secure Meghan Markle. Well, from those pleas from the one-time royal known as Prince Harry. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well today, as ever. Let's have a wave today. Yes, I know a lot of people joining the show are not used to, yes, you're not used to this. It's part of the inauguration ceremony. We like to give each other a wave, basically, to wake each other up, don't we? Don't know about you, I'm more tired waking up than I'm going to bed. It seems, where are the months going? Coming up to the middle of April. I know you feel the same, don't you? By the way, I must point out a funny thing that made me smile to myself. I was looking in the supermarket the other day and they had all the Easter eggs reduced and they were like, more than half price. Gets you thinking, doesn't it? If they can sell them off for half price, and I know there's a date attached, I get all of that, but really, how much profit do they get? And more importantly, wouldn't they just sell more if they put them on at that price anyway? Ridiculous, isn't it? Don't get me going about the rants of Easter eggs. Oh no. Anyway, back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. Fascinating thing, as we now know, because as Prince Harry has decided to come over here and make his mark, we're finding out all sorts of things. Part of the problem was he didn't want to know exactly where he was going to be sitting, or should I say, where was he going to be sitting? Didn't want to be blocked out by a candle, all of that sort of stuff. The bigger issue, though, for Harry was truly this, I mean, when you think about it, you have to say, whatever he's taking, to make sure he can face these people, the family that he's trashed openly on international television and in a book, takes a lot of gall. I mean, whichever way you look at it. But according to a very good source, you see, Prince Harry wasn't keen to just partake in this trip alone. He really did not want to return back here. As you can imagine, he needed his bodyguard, that known as the Claw Meghan Markle. But seemingly, according to a very close source next to the couple, she wouldn't go back, and this is really all Prince Harry's fault. Let me explain. You see, remember in those interviews that Harry, openly stated when he was plugging his book Spare, he put down this ultimatum to his family that basically, Meghan and he required a very public apology. That naturally, as we told you on the show exclusively, wasn't forthcoming. Wasn't good enough though. Well, good enough actually for Harry, but simply not good enough for Meghan. And that is part of the battle cry as why she simply doesn't want to return. She's basically saying, according to that source, and as ever we have to say allegedly, well, it makes a mockery of what you've said. If they're not prepared to forgive, forget and move on, or indeed explain their actions as to why apparently she feels so badly aligned and aggrieved, then why should she partake in a ceremony that she knows people apparently are not too keen to see her? I wouldn't just leave it at the royal family though, Meghan. I would say it's possibly quite a few of the population over here in the United Kingdom. So Harry has to sail in alone, bravely sort of taking on the family, as I say, that he's trashed. That's the reason why we're already being told through his personal media guru that gets told everything, even though, of course, he never spoke to them regarding that book, that it will be a flying visit. I'm sure it will. Even possibly could be on the same day leaving as the coronation. All under guards, all under wraps, but whatever, Harry failed to get that public apology. And as far as Meghan's concerned, even though he was begging her to come with him, seemingly not. No apology, no Meghan, no children, simply no coronation. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.